guys, I'm going to give you a small presentation about the simulation game that is which we all had went through. Now, the company's name is Tura. Now, first, I'm going to explain you about the strategic plan of the Tura in our next slide. Coming to the strategic plan of Tura, the vision of our company would be it aims to for the great technology and advanced product for the future to connect the world. And the product leadership, the True differentiates itself by offering innovative and highest quality smartphones into the market in order to offer the best and exclusive products to its customers. Through this strategy, Tura will be able to consistently offer superior products in the market. Most of all, due to all the competitive strategies, Tura will be able to sell premium products for the higher profit, for the better experience, and for the better quality product to their users. Moving on to the next slide, we're going to talk about the strategy for future growth. For any company, for the future growth, we need to plan it accordingly. Right now, product development, diversification, penetration, and market development would really play a major role. So, talking about the product development, always developing the product which is existing right now in the market with a better change competition. And then talking about diversification, with this, the new products you're going to approach new markets and the new target. This is a risky strategy, but necessarily if existing activities are at risk. Penetration. You're planning to increase your market size. And this is because your existing products through finding new customers and in finding new customers in the existing market is called as penetration. And coming to the market development, you're going to sell the existing products to the new market with a group of customers. Did not buy smartphone. This is how you bring your product to the customers. And now, market development. Tura concentrates on selling its already existing and simultaneously acquire new customers in a different segment to increase sales and reduce stock. Moving on to the next slide of Tura, let us talk about SWOT analysis. As we all know, it explains about the strength, weakness, opportunities, and threats of a particular company. Now, talking about the opportunities, new markets come with great potential, ability to move to the new market segment, and the threats, effects of economic and political forces on performance, having same or similar business. And coming to strength, high quality and affordable product. Headquarters are one of the best strengths of Tura company. And coming to the weakness, not achieving highest quality standards available and not having sophisticated products as other companies can be considered weakness of Tura. Moving on to the next slide. Now, this slide will be explained by my friend, that is decisions.
So, hi guys, my name is George Abraham. So, I'll be taking Operation Decision. Our main headquarters will be in France because we prefer France because French people prefer buying French products. So, it will give a high chance of receiving local support to generate high profit from French. And other nations in which we are going to start our business will be United States of America and United Kingdom. There is 330 inhabitants, so Tura can take advantage of buying power. And in United Kingdom, it's the second economic power in Europe. More people can afford Tura's premium product. The reason behind expanding in just two markets is because Tura is a premium brand and it's only concentrating on economically forward countries and to avoid huge investment during the pandemic. Preferred to invest money in limited markets to build brand image and become financially strong before entering into the other markets. So our distribution will be done by Worldwide Shipping Limited. Here the cost for distribution will be 1,600 and the delivery time will be approximately 4 weeks. And the reliability of which is given as 5 stars. And our local inventory levels in United States of America and United Kingdom. In United States of America, the warehouse limit will be for 50,000 smartphones, and the cost per smartphone will be 221.88, and the price per smartphone the selling price will be 600, and in United Kingdom the warehouse limit will be 5,000, and the cost per smartphone will be 221.88, and the price per smartphone, the selling price will be 699. Our organizational structure, it will be a basic structure. The staffs will be grouped according to their area of specialization, which makes them more effective, and the staff are supervised by one functional manager whose expertise the same field. This is extremely cost effective. Most importantly, the manager expertise helps him or her to effectively utilize the skills of employees, which ultimately helps them to in achieving organizational objective. And it is extremely cost effective. This, that is, yearly cost will be £0, and our management team will be having excellent communication, which will help in the perfect for team and management coordination. And also our company will be customer oriented, which will help in increasing sales, and our economic potential gain influence and gain financial decision making. Management focus, market analysis, to better analysis of market and competitors, which help us in knowing more about the competitors and using attending certain decisions according to the time. Intercultural coaching, educating and motivating staff to better manage the workload to help them with their task and personal development. This increases their productivity. Risk management to ensure consistent safety of the company's growth, and it creates trust in providers of capital. It also results in lower interest rate of new loans. And our human resource decision. Our budget for education and external training will be 7,700 per employees, and the time allocated will be 10 hours per employees. And creating coaching program will help us give knowledge to the employees, and which will help in the productivity of the company. The global recruitment program lowered hiring new employees cost to 5,000 and excels new companies to work with Jura. Current recruitment budget will be 25,000. And now my friend Gilbert will be taking over human resource management. Gilbert, please.
My name is Gilbert. I'm the financial manager of this company. I'm here to present to you the financial position of this company. And before then, I want to talk about human resources management. As you can see on this slide, our workload, our maximum workload per employee was 109%. Our reward and remuneration, employee earned an annual salary of over 39 million. Over 39,000, and 6% increase last year. Bonus for above target performance was 9.9%, and bonus for meeting target was 9.9%, and bonus for below target was 1.2%. Please move to the financial position of the company, please. Move over to the financial position of the company, please. Yeah, this is the financial position of the company. This is income statement of the company. I'm starting from 2022 because 2020 and 2021, there was nothing that was done there because we were still trying to form the group. As you can see here in 2022, our net turnover was over 178 million. While our cost of sales was over 65 million. If you go down, you will see that our retained profit was over 59 million, which showed that we did excellently well in 2022. And in 2023 was actually opposite of what we experienced in 2022. And because we could not meet our targets, and as you can see here, the net turnover was low, the cost of sales was low as well, and we didn't have any retained profits like in 2022. Move over to 2024, please. 2024, please. In 2024, we did excellently well, more than 2022 and 2023. In 2024, we have the highest sales. Our next turnover was over 329 million. Cost of sales was over 129 million. Our gross margin was up to 200 million, and our retained profits was over 70 million, which showed that we did excellently well because we meet our target. And if you move over to the next slide, the balance sheet for 2024, move over to balance sheet, please. 2024, the next slide, please. Balance sheet. Move over to the next slide, please. Yeah, this is the balance sheet for our 2024, and it showed that our company is doing excellently well. You can see our fixed assets and our current assets and the cash in bank, and at the end of the day, we have our company value up to 654 million, which showed that we did excellently well. We meet targets, and our company is in a good position, financial position. I will quickly move over to the next slide to show the net value of the company. Move over to the next slide, please. Over to the next slide, please. The next slide, please. Yeah, this shows the value of our company, the current value of Tura, and it's also showed here that in 2024 we did excellently well, and in 2022, but in 2023 we couldn't meet targets. And as you can see on this slide, in our current ranking of Tura is 60.28%, which show that we are in a good position. Move over to the next slide, please. While I present to, yeah, this is the staff members of the company. And in 2020 and 2021, there was nothing happening here. So I will move over to the 2023 and 2022 and 2023. Yeah, in 2022, in 2022, it showed that before then, the red line showed that the number of new staff we have, and the blue line showed the number of staff that left. The green line showed the number of staff that stayed, and the yellow line showed the externally hired staff. And in 2022, you can see that we hire external hire staff. We have a lot of external hire staff, followed by the new staff, and also the staff that stay was also high. Then if you move over to the next slide, which is in 2023 and 2024. 2024, please. 2024. It's also shown that we have externally hired staff, externally hired staff, and staff that stay, and the new staff. But this slide I'm showing you now is the staff motivation and the education. You can see that in 2022, our staff workload was high because the red line showed the workload of the company. The blue line showed the education, while the green line showed the motivation. In 2022, the workload was high, but 2023 it was low. That was why I think we could not make our target. And in 2024, we decided to hide the workload as well and increase both the education, motivation and education. I think that was why we did well in 2024. And we'll move over to the last slide that show the lesson we learned during the game. Please move over to the next slide, please. That show the what we learned from the game. Move over to the next slide, please. Jojo, move. Yeah, sure. Go down the next slide, please. This is cost card of the company. The next slide, please. Yeah, this is lesson we learned. The lesson we learned, please take it back to the lesson we learned. This is scorecard. The next one. George, are you there? The next one, please. The next slide, please. Okay. We learned so many lessons during the game, and one of the lessons we learned was that Arrow and D play a huge role in the improvement of products and their quality. Therefore, Arrow and D budget should be kept at 100% instead of just 90%. So we learned that next time we learn how to put, we have to increase the R&D to 100% instead of 90%, because it will help us in our sales and put our company in a better position. And another lesson we learned, one of the lessons we learned again is that it is best for us to understand the strengths and weakness of the company before setting target. That is one of the lesson we learned. And the next slide will show the future strategy of the company. Move over to the next slide, please. Yeah, this is the future strategy of the company. And as suggested by the game, making targets will be increased, like I said before. And we will extend SEO development for the Tura and so on. And I want to say thank you for listening, and we appreciate you for giving us listening here. Thank you so much.